Hello everybody, this video is sponsored by G Fuel. You can go to gfuel.com and use my code, Gibi, for 30% off. And that code is a limited time 30% off. You can always use it to get a discount, but this is when it is the 30% mumbo jumbo discount offer. So definitely don't walk, run to go get that G Fuel energy. Yes, I am an ASMR channel promoting an energy drink. But you know, we really lack sleep here in this community. So when you wake up feeling tired, you need a little boost, you're not going to sleep yet, I highly recommend you check out G Fuel because, oh baby, it gives you energy. Satine, what's your favorite flavor of G Fuel? Which one? Oh, good choice. Good choice. Good girl. Now I'm going to show off my little G Fuel collection for you here. And G Fuel comes in a ton of different options for you. They have cans, which is amazing. They have powder tubs, which you can mix yourself. They have little on-the-go powder packets. They even have energy crystals, which is like a little Pop Rocks moment. Pop it in your mouth, get some energy. Tastes great. My personal favorite, as I've been saying for a while, is Spicy Demonade. It tastes like lemonade, but it's got like this spicy kick, and I'm a sucker for all things spicy. I also highly recommend Blue Ice, Strawberry Shortcake. Oh, there's so many good flavors. The G Fuel is loaded with vitamins, antioxidants, and zero sugar. So go ahead and check it out at gfuel.com and use my code GB for 30% off. Thank you, G Fuel, so much for sponsoring today's video, and thank you for watching. Hello, how are you? My name is GB, nice to meet you. Can you remind me of your name? Just want to make sure I have the right paperwork here. Fantastic. And your date of birth. Awesome. Okay. So today we are going to be taking a look at your face. Now I just washed my hands, and over here we have a little tea station to keep you hydrated throughout the process, because it's not going to be so much of like treatment work today, but a lot more analyzing your skin and then giving you something that you can do at home every single day. Yeah, there's like only so much you can do in one sitting. Going to get facials and things like that is fantastic for your skin, but obviously very expensive. It's not like you can do that every single day as much as we would like to. So I am going to give you something to do morning and night. We can talk about what you prefer, what you think is realistic for you. If you're somebody you're ready to tackle like 5 products in a row, morning and night, absolutely. If you're somebody who needs something like 2 products maximum, otherwise you won't do it, then we're going to do 2 products. It's better for me, in my eyes, for you to use 1 or 2 products than use none at all. So I don't want to just like bombard you with things. Absolutely. So let's chat. Okay, first of all, may I please offer you some tea? Yeah, I always have a hot cup ready for all my clients, and you can just go ahead and sip on that throughout us chatting, because one of the most important things is to keep your skin hydrated, and you can do that with moisturizers and things like that, but also moisturizing and hydrating from the inside as well. You're going to get very noticeable results. And sometimes just like different waters will work differently for different people. So not all water is created equal. You kind of have to figure out what water works for you, the volume. If you're just sitting there and chugging 40 ounces of water at a time, you know, you're most likely just going to like eliminate most of that, and it's not really going to get used. So we have to think about how we consume water and what water we're consuming. what I want to do first is just take a very brief look at the different zones of your face. So there are 14 zones that we are going to sort of piece out, and each zone I'll be looking for different textures, any sort of blemishes, elasticity, that kind of thing. And then I'm going to ask you a bunch of questions. They're easy, so don't worry about that. And then I'll do a little bit more analyzing and figure out what we can do to better your skin in simple steps. Awesome. The skin is the largest organ. I'm sure you've heard that a million times. And it shows a lot about our internal body as well. So what I can see on your face might tell me something that's going on inside. All right, so I have this cool, nifty magnifying glass with a light that's going to help me see details really well. I'm going to take this small brush and we're going to go through the zones of your face together. So first we have zones 1 and 3. Now those are the zones on your forehead. 1 is the one right here. This is zone 1. This is zone 3. And then zone 2 is actually this little triangle right here above your nose. So looking at zone 1 and 3, I do see a little bit of dryness, and I can sort of appreciate that by touching your skin with my clean hands. And up by your hairline as well, we always want to look. Okay. Then moving down to zone 2, this little triangle above your nose. This is a very oily spot for a lot of people. So I definitely can see a little bit more like clogged pores there in zone 2. Now zone 4 and zone 10 are actually your ears. So I'm going to ask you to just move your head to the side a little bit so I can take a look at your ears. A lot of people neglect the ears, especially with something like SPF. You want to be careful because the skin on your ears is very delicate. Luckily, I don't notice anything of concern at first glance. That looks good. Okay. Very good. And then we have zone 5, which is your cheek here. Zone 6, which is your eye, and sort of like around your eye, underneath the eye. I'm sure that you know that's a very sensitive area. A lot of dark circles. You can see a lot reflected in the eye area. You want to be very careful, very gentle with the area under your eye. So 5 is your cheek, 6 is your one eye, 7 is your nose, 8 is your other eye, and 9 is your other cheek. So right now I'm going to look at areas 5 and 9, your cheeks. Once again, I'm just giving it a little press. I want to see how your skin bounces back. Okay, there we go. Again, just like a little bit of dryness here. Looking at zone 7, the nose. Again, just some cleansing of the pores would definitely be helpful. That's really common. And then under your eye here, zone 8. Just looking at zone 6 and 8, checking out any discoloration, dark circles, dryness, fine lines, etc. And then we move down to the chin here. Now this is going to be sectioned off We have zone 11, 12, which includes 12A, the mouth, 13. Okay, so along the jawline, let's look at zone 12 here. Some people have very tough skin. A lot of people suffer from kind of hormonal acne on zones 11 and 13. Take a look at 13. You're fairly symmetrical, which is good. Yeah. Do you sleep on one side or the other more often? Are you a back sleeper? Yeah. Sometimes when people sleep exclusively on one side, you can kind of see it reflected in their skin. And then looking at zone 12, the chin. Okay. Alright, now look up for me. I'm going to go ahead and look at the final zone, zone 14. I'm just going to very gently touch your neck. And this is an area often neglected. Just want to take a look at that. Okay. Fantastic. Thank you so much for that. So do you have any questions? Yeah, absolutely. We do a little bit of that, sort of, not necessarily diagnosing, but because things like the forehead being very connected to the bladder and the digestive system, it's something that if we notice something, we can tell you so you can take the appropriate steps. 100%. So I'm just going to ask you a couple questions about your lifestyle. First of all, do you have any medical conditions? Bladder, liver, kidneys, digestive system? Okay. You had any surgeries? Just like problems in general over your lifetime? Okay. And how much water on average do you drink a day? It's okay. You can tell me the truth. Yeah. I personally like to aim for 64 ounces of water. It's about 2 liters. And then after that, I'll usually have just like a small cup of tea before bed. That seems to work well for me. If you live in a very hot climate, you do a lot of activity, you sweat a lot, things like that, you're gonna have to change your water intake for sure. Okay, so about that much. Do you smoke tobacco? Okay. Do you drink alcohol? Okay. And for smoking and alcohol, can you give me like just like a rough estimate? Okay. Perfect. Do you have any allergies? So allergies that are environmental, food allergies, metal allergies. Okay. Do you tend to get rashy at all? At a certain time of year or something that seems to cause it? Okay. Perfect. Do you hold your cell phone up to your ear when you talk? Do you use one ear or the other? I mean, most people put their phone up to their right ear. About 90% of people are right-handed. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Bluetooth, headphones. Yeah, fantastic. Okay. Do you have any gum or teeth problems? Any dental issues? Sometimes that can reflect a lot. If you get a lot of dental surgery, people can actually tend to break out pretty badly along their jawline. Okay. And then on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the least and 10 being the most, can you rate your stress level for me? I know, loaded question. Okay. Okay. Some people it's like an 8 during the week and then like a 5 during the weekends. Some people are like a 9 every day. I'm like, yeah. Okay. Have you noticed any consistent changes to your skin ever? Like during a certain time of the month or during a certain season or anything at all? Have you ever noticed that when something happens, your skin does this? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. And could you just describe to me your skincare right now? What are you doing in the day? What are you doing at night? And then what are you doing kind of every once in a while? Okay, so morning. Okay. Uh-huh. And night. Okay. Mm-hmm. And then anything sort of like bi-weekly or monthly, every once in a while. Okay. Yeah, I like to try to do a mask every couple of weeks, but I really do forget very often. Do you wear makeup regularly? And if so, how do you remove it? Okay. I used makeup wipes for years, like disposable makeup wipes. And then I finally changed over to the reusable cotton rounds. You just pop them in like a little lingerie bag and throw them in the wash. They're good as new. I've used these reusable ones at least 50 times already. And I pretty recently got them. And I use that with a little bit of my micellar water. Then I also do a pre-cleanse. So I do an oil pre-cleanse, my normal cleanse, and then anything that's stubborn I can get with those little reusable cotton rounds. Yeah, it's been much better than the makeup wipes, let me tell you. Okay. Do you use an SPF? And is that every day? Okay. Yeah, even on cloudy days, we definitely recommend it. It is one of the biggest ways to preserve the youthfulness of your skin and also protect against very harmful UV rays, things that can cause skin cancers and stuff like that. Yeah. So finding yourself a good SPF is definitely key because we do want to wear it every day. So you want to find a good one that you like. Do you exfoliate? How often? Okay. And do you use a chemical exfoliant or do you use a physical exfoliant? So something that's like scrubby. Or do you use a chemical exfoliant, which is a liquid that goes on your face and it sits there. You don't rinse it off. Okay. Okay. Do you currently use an eye cream? A little eye cream goes under your eye. Most people do it at night. Okay. And then beyond like a shampoo and conditioner, do you use any hair care products? Things like gels or pomades, especially near the front hairline? Mm-hmm. Okay. Where do you find most often that you get breakouts? A certain area of your face? Okay. Yeah, sure, absolutely. And then are you oily, dry, or combination skin? A lot of people find that they have extra oiliness on their T-zone. Some people have a lot of dryness near the eyes. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. And then what are your main skin concerns? Where are the areas and the things that you would like to improve? Mm-hmm. Okay. Awesome. Thank you so much for answering all my questions. next I'm gonna go ahead and kind of draw out the skin map so that you can follow along a little bit. I did not notice any major emergencies on your face, but definitely I think pretty much everyone on planet Earth can have some improvements to their skin. So what I'm gonna do is very non-professionally draw you a little chart of your face. You have your ears, okay, and then you have the eyes, the nose, which I'm just going to depict as a triangle to keep it easy on all of us, and your mouth. Okay, we also do have your neck. So when we split out the zones, kind of like I said up here at the top, this is zones 1 and 3, which is your forehead. We have zone 1 and we have zone 3. Zone 2 is this triangle area above your nose. Can you see okay? Okay. Then going down to 4, it's actually your ear over here. Zone 5 would be your cheek. Zone 6 is around the eye. Zone 7 is your nose. Zone 8 is around the other eye. Zone 9 is your other cheek. Zone 10 is your ear. Then we have zone 11, the side jaw. Zone 12, which is the chin, and then we count 12A as the lips. Zone 13 as the other side of the jaw, and then zone 14 is your neck. So now that you can kind of see it all sketched out, I'm going to let you know the areas that I think we should be focusing on. I am going to go ahead and get back in there with my nifty goggles. So what I noticed first was the bit of dehydration here. Now this is a little bit worse on one side than the other. So I'm thinking zone 1 is where we're going to need to work on a bit of hydration. And since zone 1 and zone 3 are connected, it really doesn't hurt to just add it in to the process that we're doing here. And I think that dryness is sort of carrying down into zones 9 and 5. And then the oiliness would be zone 2 and a little bit of zone 7. And that's where I see more congestion in zones 2 and 7. And then the under eyes, 6 and 8. Now this can actually have to do a bit with your kidneys. Again, water intake. You do have some dark circles. It could be caused by a lot of things, lack of sleep, genetics, etc. But we should start you on an eye cream that can help you with that. Zone 12 and 12A look fantastic. And then the jawline, zones 11 and 13, we could improve your elasticity a bit. I don't see any major pigmentation problems. I would say maybe a little bit in zone 11, but we can fix that for sure. It's not too bad, very fixable. And then zone 14, I think you just need to get on a very basic cleansing regimen. Just one that you can do in the shower, even if you don't do a full body shower every single day. Remembering to pay attention to zone 14, your neck, while you're in the shower. you're gonna notice like a big difference. Absolutely. Yeah. I do want to do just a little test on you before I suggest any products for you to use. And I do see a little bit of probably allergy related in zones 5 and 9, the cheeks here. Okay. And does that usually clear up? Okay, I see. So I'm gonna show you how this feels just on your hand here, like that. It's a little bit pointy. And then I have this, show this on your hand here, which is very dull and soft. So I just want you to close your eyes, and I'm going to lightly touch your face, and I want you to tell me whether you feel pointy or dull. Okay, go ahead and close your eyes. Okay, ready? Here we go. Pointy, very good. Dull, very good. Pointy, pointy. Dull, dull, perfect. Pointy, dull, dull, dull as well. Pointy, pointy, dull. Awesome. Fantastic. And I am just going to kind of gently scrape down the sides of your cheeks to double check the elasticity I'm working with. See how your skin reacts to being pushed down and scraped a little bit. Nothing harsh, as you can feel. Okay. And is any of this uncomfortable? No? Okay, good. Down the sides. Fantastic. And then I'm just going to have you look up slightly. I'm going to go underneath the chin, around the neck area. Perfect. Looks good. Awesome. Alright. So I do feel like I have gotten a pretty good look at your skin. Was there anything that you think I missed that you wanted to address? Yeah, you want to talk about? I can definitely recommend you an SPF, a daily SPF. So we're probably looking for an SPF of at least 30. And then eye cream, a nightly eye cream. I agree, I prefer to do my eye creams at night. And you're also interested in learning about retinol. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Fantastic. And were you interested in updating your cleanser? Yeah. And yeah, okay, perfect. I'm doing a little exfoliator as well. And I think once you go through this for a couple of weeks, I'd probably like to see you back here in a few weeks just to kind of gauge how your skin is reacting, how you are doing applying the products. If you have any questions, you can absolutely text or call the office at any time. Go ahead and write the number down here, and we'll give that to you. If you have any questions at all during the process, or if you want to send me update photos, you can absolutely do that. Fantastic. All right, so now that we have all of your information here, I do think we're going to be able to fix a lot of that congestion, dryness, a little bit of the elasticity, kind of some dark circles and fine lines that we're gonna plump out. Yeah, you're gonna in a few weeks you'll have this very youthful glow. Okay, so I'm gonna go over all the products with you at the front, and I'm excited to see how it goes for you. Absolutely. Thank you so much for coming in, getting your face mapped out. very exciting for me to take on new clients because you get to see that initial transformation. Very satisfying. It was wonderful to meet you. Absolutely. I will meet you out front. And if you need some more tea, let me know. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for coming in.